Hi everybody, welcome to Jana's Crochet Journey. Today is Saturday, May 21st, 2022. I have a few finished objects that I wanted to share with everybody before I get lost in what I've showed you and what I haven't. I want to welcome my yarny friends, returning and new. Hope everyone is having a great Saturday. All my kids came over, well, 4 of my kids came over to visit today to see how I was doing since my surgery on Thursday. So I've just been sitting there crocheting like small light things, and I just wanted to show you. So the first thing, in my last video I showed I had started May's Mosaic pattern with the Havana afghan, and I finished that. So this is what May's looks like. So there's that. I'm not going to unfold the whole thing today. These were used, the Mary Maxim colors. Next video I'll bring out the colors, but I just have June and July, and then I'll do the border, and then this will be done. But I just wanted to show everybody that I got that accomplished at least. Okay, then the next thing for May that I finished was my crochet along with Christy from Crochet Creations by Christy. We're doing Fiber Spider's Glorious Granny Square, and I am using a 5.5 millimeter hook, and the colors for May was Big Twist Magenta and Big Twist Purple, and then I use Craft Smart Orchard Mist Ombre. So that was those, and I decided to put them in a different order. So this is May, and I used a 5.5 millimeter hook. It's a little darker in the day, so I was hoping the colors might show up a little better. For the other ones, like just to show you some of the others, like I was using more of the variegated in the middle, or the ombre, and after a while they all look the same, so I decided to just switch it up a little bit. And I also have a different ombre, and so a different ombre and a blue with the purple. So eventually it'll be 12 different squares, and I have them all in the bag down here just to recap a little bit. I for June I will probably make this blue the main middle and outline it in this variegated, and then I'm putting a border of half double purple, and then that's what I'll attach them all with, is the purple. But I wanted to show you that I got my May done. So that got accomplished. I was feeling like I wasn't gonna have things done in time. So there's that. And then these will have to go in the basket. Okay, then the next finished object that I have is, I bought the pattern Filet Heart Afghan by Crocheting with Alana, and it has 2022. Her pattern called for a 5.5 millimeter hook, and I used 5.75. I like these thicker handles. I really liked working with this hook. I mentioned I only was able to get 3 different sizes, and I went on to get more and they were no longer available. And I had a mill end, which they're usually 1 pounders, and this is all I had left of a baby blue. And because I went a little bit bigger, the blanket came out bigger. She suggested doing 3 hearts across and 4 up, but I just did 3 and 3 because I wanted to be done. So this will be for my grandson that is due in September. So there's 3 hearts across and 3 down. I did not measure it, so I'm not sure how big it is. But then there's the bottom. And this was the border that she has you put on, which, very nice. I've never done this border before, so it was a nice change. And then just one of the hearts. I really enjoy filet crochet just because, you know, your picture shows up as you go. So there's that, and this will go with the sweater set that I showed a couple videos ago. I don't know if that shows up a little better with me putting more of the blanket behind it. So there's that. Alrighty. So then I decided to get a bucket and put a bunch of different cottons in it. Oh my God. So I started following this one pattern. It could either have been a dishcloth, washcloth, or a pot holder. And when you drop down 2 rows below with a triple crochet, I just didn't like the way it was looking, and it wasn't very easy to see where it was lining up and where you were supposed to grab it. So I ripped that out and I was just winging it the rest of the way. So I grabbed Sugar and Cream in the color Rose Pink, and this is a 4-ply cotton, and Dusty Rose with the teal. And I just winged it, changed the colors when I wanted to, and I put a loop on it. And I mean, it could have laid a little flatter. I think my increase might have been off a little bit, but I figure it's good. I like it. I'm just crocheting a bunch of things to have for the craft show the end of July, and I figure now's a good time to see how many of these I can whip out. I still need to get the little tags to attach, but I have that. Then I took the Dusty Rose, and this pattern, it just says pattern for pot holder, and it's free on Ravelry. They have it in another language, and then English is next to it. And I used a 5mm hook on this, and I just did a solid color. I've had it folded, so that's where the line's coming in. But you could also use this as a hot pad because it is 100% cotton. And it's pretty stiff, but you could also use it as a pot holder. So there's that. And I also have a stack of patterns sitting out by my chair with my bucket. And I'm just grabbing the pattern, doing everything once, and then the ones that I enjoyed or were kind of just like go with the flow without being a pain, then I'll go back and make duplicates of those. But for right now, I just want to go through one of each and see if I like the pattern. The one that started out for this one, that's in the trash. I started another one that just didn't make sense, so I ripped it out, put that one in the trash. So I'm just keeping the ones that make sense to my brain, and I'll just make duplicates. The next pattern I grabbed was, this is called my Fave Dishcloth, free on Ravelry. And these have 2 patterns in them, so then I'll flip them over and do the one on the other side. But again, these are free. This is an easy skill level. It says Designs by KN, my Fave Dishcloth. I used Lion Brand Twisted Cotton in the color Aqua, and this is a bulky 5 because of the bumps. I don't know if you can see the bumps in there. And I don't mind working with this. This is pretty soft. So this was in their Hobby Lobby clearance last year. It's originally $5.99 and I got it for $1.49. And way up there I have all kinds of colors. So in my little cotton bin I grabbed one of each color so I can go through and make different dishcloths with it. you only get 98 yards, but this is what I had left out of this. And with this pattern, it said to chain, so it says a 4.25 millimeter hook, and to chain 23, but I don't feel like that's a big enough dishcloth. Like, it didn't seem wide enough, so I think I chained 33 instead of 23. I don't even remember anymore. But this is how it came out. It's just hard to see the colors with the lighting the way it is. So yeah, this would be really nice to do dishes with. My corners are a little poofy up over here, but you know, when you fold it, folds up nice. You can see that it started, I don't know, the green's a little darker and then it lightens up, or the aqua, but it looks green to me. So I want to take my other colors. I have red and yellow and brown, and make some more, maybe with a different pattern. And the last finished object that I have, I bought a bunch of Yarn Bee Scrubology Scrub It. I bought 2 of each color. I showed them in a previous video. And this is a 5 bulky 100% nylon, 79 yards. And it's originally $4.29, but I got it on a week where it was 30% off. So I took this and, oh, excuse me, I went on YouTube and I wrote down, well, I have 1, 2, 3 different people's patterns, and 4, I'm sorry. And everybody used a 6mm hook. So the one that I made was by Sarah Sack, I'm sorry if I'm saying that wrong. She called it Scrubby with Scrubology yarn. And you make 2 and you put it together, and it's a pretty thick, like, it's really nice, that I think if you were scrubbing, you know, like a pan or a cookie sheet or whatever, that you would really get right into it. So you make 2 and then you attach them together with single crochets. And another video I watched, it was Creative Grandma. I have hers written down to try her way as well. She, I believe, she also does 2 together, and she says she gets 4 complete out of one of these. So this, I hardly used any at all to get this one double. And then I wanted to know what it would be like if I just made it a single. So I did 1 single. And I asked one of my girls today what she thought, you know, of a single compared to a double, and she said the double just seems like it would be more sturdy, but if she had to use a single, you know, she would, just maybe a little more pressure. So I think I'll make 1 more single just so it can have, you know, maybe a pair at the craft show, and then I'll see how many more I can get. And then I just want to go through all the colors so that if people come up and they want to buy a couple of these with a coordinating dishcloth, or, you know, because I kind of grabbed the green aquas first. I mean, I know they're not super matched, but some people don't care about that stuff. But just gonna sit there and make a bunch of these. They get a little scratchy on the skin, but this is way better than that other stuff I had, that's for sure. And that was that. And again, 6mm hook for those. So I'll try other people's patterns, and then the one that I like the best, I'll just knock them out. I did find one where someone made it actually in a heart, and the stitch that they used was a bullion stitch, Bouillon, and it's like, you know, you do a bullion stitch, you wrap the Scrubology 8 times and you go in and so it says you wrap the hook 8 times, insert into the bullion stitch, yarn over, and pull through all 10 loops. Like, I really wrote that one down very detailed, but I think I'm going to try one. And I wrote her name down. It's by Happy Rock Crafts, and it's just called the Heart Scrubby with a 5.5mm hook in that Scrubology yarn. And I'm going to see if I can get the hang of it to see what it looks like, because they were really cute. And then, you know, if I'm struggling or it's stressing me out, I'll just go back to the circle. It's fine. So, in saying that, I had 7 finished objects written down here to show you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 7 finished objects, people. Go me. All right. I want to thank you all for taking the time to watch what I have completed. And now I'm going to put all the stuff in my bin and go sit in my chair and keep working on some more things and watching my friends. So I have an unboxing coming up soon. Some more Premier mystery bags, and I got some good hooks at Hobby Lobby. Alright folks, thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, and share, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.